And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Reno Aces. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Yu-Min Lin. Here's some more info. Lefties have gotten to him this season, hitting over 300. One thing that could help, he could come inside and prevent them from getting their arms extended. That can open up a lot of the zone for you. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura.
The designated hitter, number 9, Keston Hiura.
And this one off and running. Down 0-2, swings through it. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. Let's take a look at the lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, batting 9th, Eliezer Alfonso. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, James Tibbs the third.
2 away here, nobody on. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs the third. Tibbs, 23 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Tibbs wants to challenge here. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned following the review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Right through there for a strike. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Bounces this one to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first, no score. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Gavin Stone. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Got to do something to get them off balance. Digging in for the Aces, Lucan Baker.
Low inside.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Low outside.
Slider misses away.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Pops this one up to the right side. And let's take a look at this lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ivan Melendez.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting third, the left fielder, AJ
Base is empty with 2 out. A.J. Vukovic will hit next. With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate.
Circle change. Low middle.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. When he throws a changeup with that velocity, it can be dangerous since the hitter has a better chance of catching up to it. That's exactly what he did at the plate. Belted it out for a homer.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Slider. Low middle.
And that one is inside.
Circle change. Low middle.
A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a 4-pitch walk. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. So a runner aboard, and now the center fielder, Gavin Conticello.
Circle change. Low inside.
1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And a challenge from behind the dish. And the call stands, it was a ball. They've only got 1 challenge remaining.
Circle change. Low middle.
And the 3-1 from the righty. On the ground. Can't come up with it. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hands. Can't focus on how this inning's gotten away from you. Just have to recenter and deal with this hit. Pop up, foul on the right side. And that's the end of the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Top half of the second from Reno. And here is Alex Freeland. Swing, ground ball out to short. And 1 gone as they make the play.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Ryan Ward.
The 0-1 from the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. Next one misses. And to count 1-2. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. That's a strikeout looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So digging in, Josue De Paula. Grounds this one up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Out. Nice play. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Troy.
Circle change. Low outside. Low middle.
And that drops in for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. On the ground to third, Espinal. And now
He's
one
out.
Batting in, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Circle change. Low inside.
Here it comes. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Miller settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Jacob Amaya now at the plate. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
0-1 now. Grounder left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We played 2 frames. It's 1-0. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing lifted to left field. Vukovic in position. 1 up, 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. 1 out and the base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lifted down the left side. And there's 2 down. Eliezer Alfonso, the next to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Pop-up foul on the right side. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. 9 straight set down here to start the game. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Lucan Baker. That clips the corner.
Circle change. Low inside.
Dunks one into left. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. One of the best swings you'll see at this level. 110 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly angling for a call-up. One down. So up next, A.J. Vukovic. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Yeah!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's in there. That is strike two. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Gets him looking. Out number two.
Slider. Middle outside.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
Circle
Baker,
change.
the runner at first, with two out. And that drops in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first two pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
Low inside.
Up the middle. Finds his way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Gavin Conticello reached on an infield single the first time. The 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Top 4 with the Comets at the dish. Hira measures 5'10", 29 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's one down.
Now back the third baseman, Santiago Escobar.
More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. That's to third. On to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, James Tibbs III.
And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Liner caught at second. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Welcome back. The Aces at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 6, Marquez.
The Aces won their first Pacific Coast League title in 2012. They had a roster powered by future MLB players A.J. Pollock, Adam Eaton, Tyler Skaggs, and Patrick Corbin.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Struck out swinging. One gone leading off the 4th. And he did a good job working with the catcher on the sequence there. Slowed him down with the off-speed stuff, then ran the fastball by his bat for the K, even if the location wasn't perfect.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
First pitch, that's in for a strike. He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for him.
Cutter. Low inside.
1-0, here's the pitch. This one high and twisting down the left field line. It's off the wall. The throw to second. And into second with one away. That's a double. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall, but a laser off the fence isn't half bad. Just barely missed the homer. Next up for the Aces, Oscar Mercado. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 1-0 pitch.
Aye.
Circle change. Low inside.
Cranked out to right center. 2 down. Moves up to third, now 2 away.
Circle change. Low outside.
Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. And that one fouled off. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 runner left on base, but they're on top, 1-0. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Swing and a high fly to left. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Ryan Ward.
This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Ground ball to first, and that's just foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. 2 down now. Next to hit, Josue De Paula. 0 for 1 so far. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Digging in for the Aces, Lucan Baker. Hit hard, that gets through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back-to-back singles. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Makes the catch. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ivan Melendez. 1-1 pitch now. There's a strike. And that's perfect slider placement from him, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And it falls! Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
This one to right. Misses it. It drops in. 1 run comes across. Coming around third. Also in to score. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball. High middle.
Nope,
This is part
upstairs.
of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Man at second with 2 down. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line.
Swing. Middle outside.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Noah Miller. Miller at the plate now and chases after that one. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive. This one in the air to right. Mercado moving under it. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Sirota.
Rolls over it to third. Over to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. So 2 out. Eliezer Alfonso digs in now. 3 hits in the loss last night. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. This pitch popped up. Melendez under it. And makes the catch. Perfection through 6 innings. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Oscar Mercado.
Change. Middle inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. He showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they still have both challenges.
Circle change. Low inside.
close.
Nope.
Doesn't get the call.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Next pitch in for a strike.
Middle outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And with the kind of velocity he's got, hitters are basically guessing fastball or slider because they're both coming at over 90 miles per hour. I don't know how you hit that, especially with the late break on the slider. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Gavin Stone will depart. Got them some innings, but they did not come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So a lefty out of the pen,
Number
Jackson
93.
Ferris. Just trying to keep them in it here.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball.
Curve. Low middle.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Overhand
Runner at
curve.
first, one away.
Low outside.
Nope, that's down.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
This one is labeled. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Wind almost carried that one out of here. It's really pushing the ball out to right field. And now, James McCann, 1 for 3. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Wastes no time on this one.
Four-seam fastball.
2 outs, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
Changeup. Low inside.
And that's a fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. What a great swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air to the right. It's pretty deep. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Top of the 7th here, Keston Hiura getting ready to hit. What a stop! Throws to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Santiago Espino.
Liner to left. And 2 away now. At the plate, James Tibbs III. And this one lifted to left. And that's that. The perfection continues. 21 straight. gone. It's time for $240 worth of pudding. Been retired. Bottom of the seventh, Gavin Contisella now at the plate.
Changeup. Low inside.
Pitch is in, and the count is 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball, that's too high.
Ferris measures 6'4". He works with a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. In the air, out towards right center, Tibbs on the move to the gap, and a couple of quick outs. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Tommy Troy. And that's ripped to left. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Nice clear angle for the umpire on that ball down the line. Made the right call right away. That's a beauty of a line drive double.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Runner at second with 2 down.
Too high. Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's back, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double. That's 2 straight extra base hits for these guys. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And now, Jacob Amaya. Line drive for a base hit, and here comes the runner. Comes across to score. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. This one in the air to right. That ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 8th. The Aces lead it 8-0. We're in the top of the 8th. Alex Freeland digs in now. Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this lineup. Absolute dominance on the mound. Popped up right side. Troy settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Still cooking to start the 8th. Just 5 outs left to get. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. In there for a base hit, and the bid for history is gone. So 1 on now with 1 away. Only 5 outs away from the no-hitter, but that's in the rearview mirror now. He's been stellar in this one, and we'll see if he can lock back in for this next hitter. And here's the first baseman, Josue De Paula.
No, that's foul. Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis preparing to come on if needed. Walston also throwing. Ward leading off of first with 1 out. Popped up. Melendez has a beat on it. Gets there. Got it. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Out to center. Back there. Makes the catch. Inning over. Totally dominant on the mound right now. Through 8 innings without surrendering a run. On to the bottom of the 8th. James McCann getting ready to hit.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Just off the outside edge.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one had some excellent zip as it came home.
Outside.
Here's the 1-1. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
1-2 offering. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball. Trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. On the ground to third, Espinal. And they get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Ivan Melendez.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Late on that fastball.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gavin.
Four-seam fastball.
Hello.
Outside.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. The Aces up big in this game, here in the bottom half of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Low outside.
2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Looks like the starter's heading back out for the 9th, going for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Mike Sirota now at the plate.
Mike Sirota.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. Nice play off the bounds for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And now 2 away. So down to their final out of this one. Hira, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be now this is lifted to center, and it drops in. And that extends the inning. Popped in the air in left field. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 8-0 is how this one ends. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.